Hey everybody, welcome out to the Dice Tower. My name is Chris Ye, and today I'm grabbing handfuls of dice and chucking them across the table. This is my top 10 favorite dice chucking games. Games that tend to be high energy or have a lot of excitement. A lot of times they're push your luck games, or tend to be kind of Ameritrash, exciting fighting action. So let's see what games made my list. My number 10 is the classic and the quintessential push your luck game. This is Can't Stop. Sid Sackson's one of his best games ever made, one that I play a lot, both on Board Game Arena. I've taken this to my family's house, and we play it incessantly. You roll 4 dice, you have to make 2 pairs, and you can move up those columns. The 7 is the longest column, the 2s and the 12s are the shortest, right? And you're trying to move up 3 of them at a time, and if you ever roll where you don't make a combination of any of the 3 numbers you're working on, you bust. You can stop at any time, but as the game title suggests, you don't want to. You want to keep going. You want to try to get to the top of 3 of those stacks. And if you do, you win the game. But, man, there's that basic simplicity of rolling those dice and saying, yeah, I can go one more time. Yeah, I can go one more time. Grabbing those dice and that tension as soon as you've committed, that's what makes this one of my favorite dice chuckers. So that's number 10, Can't Stop. Number 9, Escape the Curse of the Temple. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Escape the Curse of the Temple. I love this one, right? Cooperative, you're exploring through a dungeon, and or your temple, and you're trying to get rid of all these cursed gems so you can find the exit and get out of there. And all you're doing the whole time is rolling dice in real time. And if someone gets trapped because all their dice keep rolling these cursed sides and getting locked, you have to roll your dice to try to run over there and rescue them. This game is so fun. I've played it so much, and it's one that I think just is one of the most quintessential dice chucking games out there. A lot of fun. My number 9, Escape the Curse of the Temple. Number 8, you might be surprised is not higher up on the list, when that's because this game has a lot of different features. This game is called Destinies, one of my favorite story-driven games, and it's lower on this dice chucking list because you do roll dice, and you roll a good amount of them, but you have to slowly try to accrue extra dice. So it becomes this interesting push your luck little mitigation as you're reading these stories and exploring these different countrysides and trying to upgrade your skills to pass these different tests. And you go, I'll just roll 2 dice this time. I could roll 3 or 4, but I'm going to lose some of those dice as I use more of them. So it's very exciting, but there's a lot going on, but the dice chucking is still front and center as you're trying to accomplish your hidden task. Destinies is so good, and that's why it's my number 8. Number 7, another push your luck game that's way simpler than that, and this is Don't Llama Dice. This is Reiner Knizia's sequel to Llama, a card game which I really did not enjoy. So when Don't Llama Dice came through, I thought, I'll give it a try. And I'm glad that I did because I consider this an excellent game. It's so fun. I've played this with tons of different groups of people. You are rolling dice to try to match cards you have in front of you to shed them out and get rid of them. And if you get rid of all of your cards, then that's great, right? You are able to lose points then. Because in this game, you don't want to gain points. You gain points if you bust or if you mess up, or you can choose to kind of forego and just stop playing it around so that you only get some points. But if you really blow it, if you cause llama drama, you get a lot of points. And so it's a fun tension where you're trying to not be the person to go over 40 points. You want to have the fewest points when the game is done. I really love this dynamic. And when you roll 3 llamas, everyone at the table just stands up and shouts. You're passing these dice around really quick. One roll, get rid of some cards, pass the dice along. So fun if you haven't tried it. You really should. Great push your luck game. Don't Llama Dice. Number 6 is one of the kind of rule breakers to this list. This is not like a little push your luck game. It's not like a big old Ameritrash kind of game. This is a straight up Euro engine builder called Roll for the Galaxy. This is actually my preferred version of this series of game, Race for the Galaxy, Roll for the Galaxy, New Frontiers, Jump Drive. There's a lot of these games. But Roll for the Galaxy has some neat dice assignment and dice mitigation. As you are playing it, you can change and flop things to the other. And it has that same sort of Race for the Galaxy excitement where everyone is going to choose and guarantee one of the 5 actions for the round. Everyone lifts their player screens, and based on what everyone chose, only a few of those 5 actions will fire off each round. As a cool system, I've gotten so used to this game. Like I said, it's my preferred one. I love Roll for the Galaxies. That's why it's my number 6. Jumping away from the more Euro and engine building type game. Number 5, Thunder Road Vendetta. So different. I love this idea of trying to race to the end, but really you're trying to maximize chaos. And how do you do it? By crashing into each other and rolling the damage dice and the repositioning dice, bumping each other out of the way. You want to jump over a ramp? Well, that's going to be a die roll. Do you want to try to get these little bonuses, the extra? Do you want to get on fire, which could possibly blow up your car but might help you win the race? Yeah, baby, high risk, high reward. Hand me the fire die. Front and center in this game, so much excitement. I really love it. So yeah, number 5, Thunder Road Vendetta, just absolute madness, and I love it. Number 4 is another push your luck game, also from Reiner Knizia, called Rapido or Escape. This one's neat because as you roll the dice, you can keep rolling as many times as you want, but if you roll an X after your second roll onward, then you bust. But you're trying to get these really high numbers on these funky dice. One of the sides has like a 4, 5, 7, and the other has other different numbers on it. But they all have 1, 2s, and 3s because if you roll a pair of 1, 2s, or 3s, you get to move that many steps. And once you settle on a number, you roll a fairly high number. You place it onto this ladder, and if your dice don't get bumped out by a higher die roll, then you get to move that number of steps. But that's only if someone places a higher die roll underneath your value. Therefore, they move fewer steps, but they're bumping you. It's this nice, silly, kind of zany game that I really enjoy. If you can find a copy of this, either one, Rapido or Escape, it's a great time for up to 6 people. So yeah, number 4, Rapido. Number 3, another one of those big Ameritrash fighting games. This is Nexus Ops. This is one that I champion, one that I love. If you know someone who's played a lot of Risk in their life and they want a better game, this is a great, simple kind of next step up. Renegade Games has reprinted this one, and I like the new reprint a lot. It's actually my favorite of the editions. So one that you can find readily. You want to run into battles and fight each other and have rock striders fight against lava leapers, and you just start chucking dice at each other. It's that same type of basic skirmish warfare type game. But I think it has so many smart decisions behind it, but the die rolling is still kind of the star, kind of the excitement of it. So yeah, number 3, Nexus Ops, highly recommend. And that comes from a Eurogamer like me. Number 2 is my Battle Royale type game. For a lot of people, this would be King of Tokyo. But for me, my number 2 dice chucker is Battle of Gods. This one is from the same company, Mood Publishing, that did Deep Rock Galactic. And that one might also be considered for this list. Ooh, just kind of, it was very close. But Battle of Gods is that King of Tokyo type game. You are just rolling your dice, trying to make different combos. You can lock as many dice as you want. You can roll up to 3 times. And then you perform the different actions. You're moving around an arena, punching each other, using basic hits, or trying to do Dice Throne-esque combos where you can create different combos of die faces and perform huge maneuvers. So this is great. It's, for me, the best of Dice Throne, the best of King of Tokyo in a little arena. Works well 2 to 4 players. Find it tremendously fun. Lots of fun asymmetric characters who really are asymmetric. And it's just, what a delight. Fast but meaningful, fun little decisions in a cool skirmish game like this. One of the best, I think. And then lastly, for me, number 1 dice chucker. It's the city I'm from. It's Las Vegas, baby. I particularly love the Las Vegas Royale edition. I don't know if this game is currently well in print. I wish it were. But if you can find any edition, Las Vegas or the Vegas Dice game or Las Vegas Royale, go ahead and get it because it's so fun. You roll 8 dice, and then you can assign the different numbers, 1 through 6, to these casinos 1 through 6 with different monetary values in them. But if you assign all the 2s, you have to assign all the 2s. You rolled 5 2s, and you're like, oh, that's the best payout. But do I assign all 5 of them to that, or do I just send 1 6 over here and then wait and see how people play? Because then my next turn, I get to re-roll all the unassigned dice. Bram! Okay, 3 of them are 2s. I'll place 3 of them over there. It's one of the simplest area majority games. It is such a neat little dice chucker that's not mean, but it kind of is. It's just it works so well for family settings. And one of the best things that if 2 people tie for majority in a space, they're just removed. So you could be in 3rd place somewhere, You're like, I'm not going to get any money. And the two people there tie at the end of the round, they're eliminated. And guess what? You now get to win the big prize jackpot. It's so chaotic. It's perfectly what dice should do. And you roll them a lot in this. So yeah, Las Vegas, Royale, Las Vegas in general, my number one favorite dice chucker of all time. I'm sure that I missed so many. I even mentioned one of them that, maybe consider it a miss, but hey, there's only 10 slots, and really, that's a small amount compared to the total amount of games out there. But I'll love to hear what you would have to say, what you'd have to contribute as well, so comment below. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'm Chris Yee. You have yourselves a great day.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another video on the Dice Tower. Hey, do you want to know what's going on with Dice Tower? Do you want to know about our events, our cruises, special things that we're going to do live here in the Dice Tower? Subscribe to Dice Tower Digest. Go to dicetowerdigest.com. It's a newsletter that we send out bi-weekly. We won't use your email for anything else. This is just to get you some information about the Dice Tower so you'll be up to date. Thanks for watching.